problem solver. Okay. So this is my plan. You may be a good coder. You may have practiced so many programs in LitCode or Hackera, but if your fundamental is not clear, the company will not select you. That interview questions. Okay. This interview question will be from C, C++, Java, Python. Okay. Python, RDBMS, operating system, and networking. Okay. Networking. So we'll discuss this interview questions in first 15 to 20 minutes from C, C++, Java, Python, RDBMS, operating system, networking. The next 40-45 minutes, we'll solve the problem in placement point of view. Not the problems you have discussed in your academic or your practice in the academic. Okay. So write program from bit manipulation.
Sir, what is that NET?
Networking. Okay. Networking, computer network. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Networking. Should solve the problem in bit manipulation problems. Okay. Bit manipulation. Then we'll solve some looping problems, high-level looping problems. Okay. High-level looping problems. Not that problem like write a program to check a number is even or odd. Okay. High-level looping programs. Then we'll have pattern programs. Okay. So these two I have around 160 problems. But I cannot discuss all these problems in classes. We don't have time. Because we have 2 classes in a week. Okay, 2-hour class in a week. So what I'll do here, so I'll solve some problems from this looping pattern. Those has been asked by the companies in the placement. The important pattern programs. First 10 pattern programs I will solve. The rest you have to practice. I will share those problems with you. You have to practice those problems. But 10 important pattern programs the companies are asking that I will solve. For example, suppose this is a question. One pattern program. This is one question. Okay. Then okay. So you have to write the program to print this pattern. You have to write the program to print this pattern. This type of pattern asked by the companies like your Wipro, Cognizant, Capgemini. Okay. So we'll solve this type of problem first, pattern problems, then looping problems, bit manipulation problems. Then we'll have your function and recursion. Function and recursion. Recursion. Okay. Function recursion. We'll do RN matrix. Okay. RN matrix problems. Matrix problem like write a program to print the matrix in spiral form. That's the question the companies are asking. Okay, write a program to print the matrix in spiral form. Okay. So you have so many high-level array problems are there. We'll discuss. Then we'll have some pointer and advanced pointer concepts, because in the placement, in output question, this pointer and advanced pointer concept will be there. Advanced pointer concepts. We'll learn the programs. We have around 60 string programs. Okay, string programs. So bit manipulation programs, looping programs, pattern programs, function recursion programs, array matrix programs. The programs you may have done in your academic, but we are going to do some new problems, or we are going to solve some new problems here. Okay, string programs. Except this, we'll learn in this semester, we'll learn the pseudocode. Pseudocode. Okay. Companies like Accenture, Capgemini, they are asking this pseudocode. Okay. We'll do so many output questions based on operator, pointer, recursion. We'll do so many output questions. Pseudocode. Then we'll do some automata fixed questions. Automata fixed questions. And how to identify the error in a program and we have to solve it. Okay. Except this, we'll learn file handling also, because some companies are asking question from this file handling, the structure and union. This semester. Okay. Structure and union also, enumeration. Okay. We learn the fundamental of storage classes also, because in placement point of view, the storage classes are also important. Okay. Storage classes. So I'll write program in C and C++. You can write the same problem. You can practice either using Java or Python also. No problem. Java or Python you can use. But I'll suggest first practice the problem using C and C++. Then go for Java or Python. You can easily write program using C++ STL. But sometime in placement drive, this STL has been disabled, because they want to check your problem solving ability. In the question, there will be you cannot use the library functions. Okay, in that situation, you cannot use this STL. So you should know how to write program in C first. Then you can go for your C++, Java or Python. I know we can easily write program in Python. But point of view, review, they'll ask you to solve problem in C because they want to check your problem solving ability. When you work in a company, you can develop using Python or Java. But in placement point of view, this C and C++ is important. Remember. Okay. So we have to cover so many things in this semester. Bit manipulation, looping, pattern, function, recursion, RM, pointer, advanced pointer, string, pseudocode, output questions. We'll do so many output questions. Automata fixed questions, file handling, structure union, enumeration, storage classes. Okay. Now, why we're learning all these things? Keep पढ़ेंगे. What is the objective? Can anyone tell me? What is the objective of learning all these things? Only one objective.
Placement.
We have only one objective. Okay, that is your placement. Remember it. We don't have any other objective here. Placement. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In placement, the coding will be there in the written test. It will be there in the written test. And also in interview, the Lux coding. In interview also, they'll give pen and paper and ask you to write programs. So both in written and interview, the coding will be there. Programming. Problem solving, you can say. So better to use the word problem solving. You have to solve the problem, both in written and interview. In written also, some companies will ask output question also, MCQs. Output question. Not only coding, output question or MCQs you can say. Some company will ask your pseudocode, which is independent of any language. Okay, we'll teach pseudocode also. This is independent of any language. Output question, independent of any language. Pseudocode. Okay, MCQs, output question, pseudocode, coding. Okay. Now coding or program you can write. But for all these things, output question, MCQ, pseudocode, your fundamental or concept should be clear. Yes or not? For this MCQs output, the fundamental or concept should be clear. Similarly, you can easily write an algorithm, but to convert that algorithm into code, your concept or fundamental on a particular language should be clear. Okay. Let me check first. Your fundamental or concept is clear or not. Then I'll go for coding. Okay. Our coding classes will start from bit manipulation, remember. But before that, I want to check you know bitwise operators or not. You know, Accenture, the pseudocode question was maximum question was from bitwise operators. Okay. Maximum question was from bitwise operator, remember. So first I want to check your fundamental or concept is clear or not from C, okay, from C++, from Java, your concept is clear or not. Then you can easily write programs. So I'm going to ask some question. Not ask, we are going to discuss some question. We are going to discuss some question the companies are asking in placements. Fundamental questions, concepts. Okay, because the company know that you are all fresher. They don't expect that in the interview you should write the program how to develop a game in C or C++ or Java or Python. They don't expect. Okay, and there is no time to develop all this thing in placement. There'll be 20, 30 minutes will be there for a particular problem or program. Okay. So first I have to check your concept or fundamental is clear or not. I'm going to discuss some question. We'll start from C. Then we'll go for C++, Java, Python we'll discuss then also. Can anyone tell me why C? Though I have Python, C++, Java is there. What is the application? Why C while learning? Python se bhi program likh sakte hain easily. Why you are learning C? What is the application of C language?
But it runs fast.
Run fast. Good. You know, sometime in the placement, they check the execution time, not the time complexity. Execution time. Means first they will check the time complexity, then they will check the execution time, which is faster. So in Python and C, which execution is faster?
C.
C. Okay. Okay. Then why we are not writing program in C?
Sir, it's difficult. That's why many syntax is a bit complex. That's why many people choose Python over.
But what the companies need? The difficult things.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Not the easy things. Okay. Who can write a program in a difficult situation can easily write program in easy situation. If the library is there, anyone can write the program. But now in selection process, they will check how the candidate is writing program without using any libraries. Okay. That means they want to check your problem solving ability. Your logic is strong or not. If you write a program in C, your logic will be developed, not in Python. Okay. You know, in Java, sort method is there. If I call the sort method, then how I have the logic to sort the array? Already sort, if I always use the sort method. After joining the company, then you can use the Python Java to develop the software. But for problem solving ability, you have to write the program in C and C++. Now, suppose someone asks, what is the application of C language? Did you know what is the application of C language? Interview question. Today I will not do any
operating system.
OS design. Okay. OS design. We can design operating system. Okay. Now the interview asks, can you tell me the first operating system which is fully written in C language? Which is the first operating system which is fully written in C language?
Sir, DOS.
DOS? No. DOS is not a first.
Unix.
Unix, remember. Unix is the first one. Okay. The next is your compiler design. Okay. Then embedded system programming. Then networking. Network program or protocol design, you can say. Networking may be used at that. Then compiler design, OS design, embedded system programming, networking, और कहाँ पे use होता है? Utilities. It means developing an antivirus software. I can use the language. Okay. Antivirus software can be developed using C language. Okay, so operating system design, compiler design, embedded system programming, networking, or device driver. Okay, C can be used for device drivers. We can Write device drivers. What is device drivers? Can anyone tell me? What is a device driver? Sab use kiye honge, definitely. What is a device driver? So it is a program or set of program that makes your device compatible with operating system. Okay? It is a program or set of program that makes your device compatible with operating system. So these are the application of the language. Okay. Operating system design, compiler design, embedded system programming, networking, utilities, drivers. So it is used. Next question. So we are discussing question. The company is asking this thing in the interview. Okay. So only से नहीं होगा. You have your concept or fundamental must be clear. Next. We ask question from characters. Can anyone tell me what is a trigraph character in C? Trigraph. In the keyboard, these characters were not there. Okay. So they are using this combination of three characters to generate a single character. But nowadays we have. Okay. So this is the combination of three characters which generate a single character. Try means what? Three. Okay. So what is trigraph character? What will be the answer in the interview, in the placement? So you can say that it is a combination of three characters which generate a single character in C. Trigraph character is a combination of three characters which generate a single character in C. Okay.
Sir, earlier that means we used to use all the three characters now, right? Instead of the trigraph character.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, there are so many other characters also. You can Google those characters.
Okay.
Trigraph character in C. Okay. Next question. Question number 3. दो क्वेश्चन हो गया क्या? पहला क्वेश्चन क्या था? What is the application of C language?
Application of C, yes, sir.
Okay. Second question, what is the trigraph character?
Yes, sir. Trigraph character.
Third question. So we are discussing characters. Okay. What is the size of a character literal in C? Size of गलत है इसलिए तो पूछता है. You have to be a good listener. I ask what is a character literal, size of character literal in C. यहाँ पर लिखा character literals. What is a literal? Can anyone tell me what is a literal? Constant, fixed values. Okay, constant or fixed values. So I declare character ch is equal to x. Okay. Now if I print size of CH, how much?
4 byte, 32 bit.
Size of X is how much? Is it same? Size of CH and size of X. You know, this is 1 byte. But this will be 2 byte or 4 byte, depending upon the compiler you are using or system you are using. Then what is the difference between CH and X? CH is the variable. What is a variable? Can anyone tell me? मैं check कर रहा हूँ fundamental बीच में आपका. What is a variable?
Any value.
Variable is a name. Variable में value store नहीं होता है. Remember it.
Yes, sir.
Variable does not store values. Value stored in the memory location.
A variable is a name that points to a memory location.
Variable is a name given to a memory location used to store values in the program. Simple. Variable is a name given to a memory location used to store values in the program. You know, each program has a symbol table. You know symbol table? Can anyone tell me what is a symbol table? उसमें क्या रहता है? Mapping of that variable and the address where the data is stored. So value does not store in the variable, it's stored in the location. Variable is the name given to that location. Okay. But what is X? This is the value or constant, you can say, which is stored in a particular memory location. X is not a variable here. CH is a variable. But X is the constant or literal. Okay. All value or literal, you can say. Okay. Now, when I code A within single quotation, it will not store as A. The 65 will be stored in the memory location, which is referred by CH. If I stored small a, what will be stored in the memory location? 97. Okay. So the character literals are stored as an integer by its ASCII value. Okay. Stored as an integer by its ASCII value. Okay. Yeah. Stored as an integer by its ASCII value. And what is the size of integer?
4 bytes.
Depend upon compiler, 2 byte, 4 byte, 8 byte, depend upon the compiler. Okay. So character literal is your 2 or 4 byte, but character variable is 1 byte. Okay. Variable is 1 byte, but literal is 2 or 4 byte. But you know, here there is a difference is there. In C++, can anyone tell me that what is difference in C++ here in this case? In C++, both are 1 byte. Because there is a, can anyone tell me why? In C++, both are 1 byte. Because C++ is a strongly tied programming language. Character means character. It cannot be integer. Java, C++, these are strongly tied programming language. Here, both is 1 byte. Okay, strongly typed programming language, C++. Okay, so both are 1 byte. But in C, the difference is there. So, ये सब question interview में पूछते हैं. What is the difference between character in C and character in C++? Okay. So the size of question क्या था? What is the size of a character literal? Okay. So that depend upon the size of the integer or word length of the system. You can say. Okay. 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 Fourth question. Question number 4. Suppose I declared a variable like this. float x is equal to 2.1. Okay. Now what is x? Is a variable. But what is 2.1?
Constant.
Constant. Literal, you can say. Or literal, better tell it literal. Fixed values. Literal means what? Fixed values. Now what is size of x? कितना है? 4 byte. Okay. But what is size of 2.1? Can anyone tell me? Both are same. First we are discussing this character, then you will go for your keywords, then you will go for your data types, then operators, then you will go for programs. Bit manipulation of bitwise operator, then we will go for programs. So I'm trying to make your fundamental or concept clear. Remember it. Okay. What is the size of 2.1? 8 byte. Why? Yes, remember, like character literal, this 2.1 is by default double type. Okay, floating point literals, not variable, literals is by default double type, double. So it is 8 byte. But if I change this to 2.5f, only 2.5 4 bytes. Okay, now you understand 2.5. In some compiler, this output will be different. Here, if I write here, if x is equal to 2.1, printf true, else printf false. Not in IDE. Okay, remember in original C compiler, if I can anyone tell me what is the output here? It is true or false?
False.
True. It is false. Not true. It is false. You know why? Because x is 4 byte and 2.1 is 8 byte. The floating point representation of 4 byte is not same as floating point representation of 8 byte because it's stored in mantissa and exponent format. Remember, floating point numbers stored in mantissa and exponent format. Okay. Now, if I write here 2.1f, then it's true. Remember it. If I write here 2.1f, that is true.
So can you please repeat?
Here, only 2.1 is double type, but x is a float type here. Double is 8 byte. Okay. So remember, 4 byte representation of a floating point number is not same as 8 byte representation of a floating point number. Okay, remember it. 4 byte representation of a floating point number is not same as 8 byte representation of a floating point number. Why? Because the floating point number is stored in mantissa and exponent format. Okay, let me explain the details about it. So time lagega, but I'll explain details. How the floating point number stored in the memory. You know, Little Indian system, Big Indian system?
Yes, sir.
The microprocessor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let me go to the details of this floating point. So in interview, there is a question is there. Let me clear all these things. What is the question? In the interview, they ask, what is the memory representation of 5.375F? They ask this question. Question is, what is the memory representation of 5.375? Okay. This is 4 byte because F I have added 5.375.
Sir, what does the F mean here, sir?
F for float. If I had only
Okay, sir.
5.375, it is double. Remember it.
Okay, sir.
If I had 5.375, then it is float. Okay. This 4 byte means 32 bit. Okay. What we are going to discuss? The memory representation of 5.375. So many times this question has been asked to the computer science student. You are a computer science student. You have learned the computer architecture. You have learned the programming. Can you tell me what is the memory representation of 5.375? I have a doubt that anyone from your batch knows these things. This is 32 bit, sorry. Okay? 32 bit. 4 byte means 32 bit. From this 32 bit, 1 bit will be for sign. You know that 0 means positive, 1 means negative. 1 bit will be for sign bit. If it is a positive number, that bit will be 0. If it is a negative number, that bit will be 1. Okay. Next 8 bit will be for exponent. Will be for exponent. Exponent. Okay. Rest 23 bit. 23 though? Yes. 1 plus 8, 9. Rest 23 bit. Rest 23 bit will be for Mantisa. Mute yourself, please. This is an important question we are discussing. Okay. We are discussing fundamentals. Okay. Next 23 bit is for Mantisa. You know, if it will be 64 bit, suppose मैंने यहाँ पे F हटा दिया, then that will be 8 byte or 64 bit. Now in 64 bit floating point number, sign bit is 1, 11 bit is for exponent, and rest 52, I think, bit is for Mantisa. But we are discussing about 32 bit because 5.375F. अगर मैं F यहाँ से हटा दूंगा, if I remove this F here, then it will be 64 bit, and from 64 bit, 1 bit will be for sign bit, 11 bit is for exponent, and 52 bit is for Mantisa. That is the rule. Okay. Now, how to convert this 5.375 into Mantisa and exponent format? So that is a process is there, method is there, step-by-step process is there. Okay. Now, what is the binary value of 5? Can anyone tell me?
101.
101. You know how to convert. मैं उसको नहीं बता रहा हूँ. 2 divide करके. Okay. Now, what is the binary value of 0.375? कैसे निकालते पॉइंट का?
0.011.
0.371 का 5 का कैसे निकालते हैं? Into 2 करते हैं, multiply.
Yes, sir.
Into. Now it will be 0.750. Till the fractional part is 0, we'll multiply by 2. Then that will be again 1.500. We'll multiply only with this exponential part. Then 2. Then that will be 1.000. So 011. So 101.011. Now we convert into binary 5.375. This is the first step. Step 1. In step 2, we have to convert this into Mantisa and exponent. Okay. Now my point is here. So I have to convert into 1 point something. Remember it. For Mantisan exponent, we have to convert this value into 1 point. It will be 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. How many places I shift towards left? 2 places. So it will be into e to the power 2. Okay. समझ में आया? Understood?
Can you repeat?
Here.
Sir, एक बार फिर से.
Okay, again I'm explaining. So we have to convert it into Mantisan exponent format. For Mantisan exponent, to find the Mantisa, this part is my Mantisa. I have to convert this value into 1 point something. So 1.01011 into e to the power 2. Why 2? Because this dot come here. Now suppose I have a binary value like this, 001, sorry, point 0.001011. If I have to convert it, what is the value Mantisan exponent? My point will come to here. Now this is 1.011 into कितना होगा यहाँ पे? E to the power
minus
3. So the exponent can be positive and negative also. Remember it. The exponent can be positive and negative also. So if it will shift towards left, then it will be positive. If it is shifted towards right, then it will be negative. Third step, remember, what we have to do here? We have to normalize this exponent. Remember the steps. We got the Mantisa part, 01011, but 2 is the exponent. Now, next step is normalize the exponent. Because the exponent can be both positive and negative. It can be 2 or -3 or -5. It can be anything. Now, how to normalize this exponent? Can anyone tell me what is the maximum integer value I can store in a 8-bit exponent? What is the maximum integer value? 127. Yes or no? Integer maximum positive value, positive integer, 127. Now, this value can be positive or negative. It can be any value. Now, add this 127 to it. Kuch bhi value aapko mile, positive or negative, you may get like here -3. You'll get any positive or negative. Convert it into, add 127, the best value we can say. This is the best value. And what will get here? 129. Now convert it into binary. It will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. 8-bit binary. You 128 है. This is +1. 129 हो गया ना? I did it directly. So you can do that. 129 divided by 2 ऐसे कर सकते हो आप. And you will get this one. Okay? Now you find the exponent and Mantisa. You found the exponent and Mantisa here. This is my Mantisa and this is my exponent. What is the sign bit here? It is a positive number. The sign bit is 0. What is the exponent here? 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. 8-bit. मिल गया? 8-bit Mantisa. 8-bit exponent. What is the Mantisa here? This value. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. But only 5 digit. But how many digits I need? 23-bit. But after this point, if I add any 0 this side, it will have same value. The value will not change. How many 0 I have to add here? 18 make it 23. If I add any number of 0, value will same. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. This is the binary representation of 5.375, not memory representation. Remember it. This is not the memory representation. This is the binary representation. Total 32 bit, mark here. This is my 0th bit. This is 7th bit. 7th bit. Okay. This is my 8th bit. Then 4, 4. This is my 15th bit. 0 से शुरू हो रहा है. This is my 16 bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. पर मुझे 8 bit चाहिए 1 byte में, तो यहाँ से आएगा 1 bit. This is my 23 bit. Okay. Now this is my 24th bit. And this is my 31st bit, which is a sign bit. Okay. Which is a sign bit. Now, मैं इसको fairly लिख देता हूँ. 0, then 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, then 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, then all zeros. Okay. Total 32 bit I get here. This is my 0th bit. This is my 7th bit. This is the 8th bit. This is your 15. But ये 1 कहाँ से आया? यहाँ से, ये वाला. For exponent. Okay. But Mantisha start from here. Mark here. 16. ये मेरा 23 है. Then this is 24. And this will stored in 31. 31 bit is the sign bit here. It is a positive number, so it is 0.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, in first step, why it was the point was shifted only to? Sir,
because I have to convert it into 1 point. That's the rule. 1 point something.
Okay.
To find this Mantisha.
Sir, why not?
Why not? Your voice is not clear. Your voice is not clear. One second. Here, why we have to convert into Mantisha, and for Mantisha we have to convert into 1 point something into e to the power. Okay. Now to convert it 1 point something, so I have to take it to here. Okay. 1.01011. Then how many places I've shifted? 2 places. So e to the power 2. Okay. Now 4 byte will be reserved. 4 byte will be reserved. This is my 0th bit. Sorry, 101. First address. This is your 102. This is 103. And this is 104. Address of the memory location. 4 byte will be reserved. 4 address. This is my lower address. Okay. Can anyone tell me what will be stored in this location in Intel microprocessor? You know, there is a 2 system we have. Little Indian system and big Indian system.
Yes.
Little Indian and big Indian, not Indian. Okay. Intel microprocessor support little Indian system. Okay. Intel microprocessors support little Indian system. But Motorola, they support big Indian system. In big Indian system, like your Motorola microprocessor, this 0 to 7 bit will be stored here. This 24 to 31 will be stored here. 16 to 23 will be stored here. 8 to 15 will stored here. But in little endian system, Intel microprocessor, you can say, the storage system will be different. This will store, let me change the color here. This will store here. Means the lower order bits, 0 to 7 is the lower order bits, will be stored in the lower address. Okay. The higher order bits, this one, will be stored in this location. Okay. Then this will be stored here. Okay. Then this will be stored here. Now, what is the representation here? What it will contain? This will contain your 0, 0, 0, 0. 0 to 7 में क्या है? 0, 0, सारा 0, 0, 0 आएगा. Okay. Then all zeros again. 8 to 15. 8 to 15 is all zeros. Then this part. That is your 1, 0. 1 is from exponent. 1, 0, 1 is 0, 1, 0, 1, 1 is the mantissa part. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Mantissa. Then this part. This is my sign bit. 0. Then 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now this is my final answer. The memory representation of 5.375. This is the binary representation of 5.375, but this is the memory representation of 5.375. Okay? And it will check according to the latest system. But in big endian system, the binary representation and your memory representation is same in big endian system. But in little endian system, the lower order bits will be stored in the lower address, and the higher order bits will be stored in the higher address. Okay. Okay, now any number will be given to you. You can find the memory representation of a floating point number. Here?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next question. Now let go to the
Do you go to previous slide once?
slide. I don't use slide. Okay, I'm writing using the whiteboard. This cannot be done in slides. You have to explain bit by bit. Okay. When you learn the concept like OOPS concept or something, then you can use the slides. Okay. When I show you the output questions, programs, then I'll use the slide. Next question, in placement point of view, they may ask, can anyone tell me the keyword which is also an operator? Well, 5, I think. 5 or 6. Can anyone tell me a keyword which is also an operator? अब हम keyword में जा रहे हैं. Can anyone tell me a keyword which is also an operator?
Sir, size of.
Size up, good. Good. Size up, remember it. Okay. From keyword, another question the interviewer asks. What is the use of volatile keyword in C? Interview पूछते हैं. What is the use of volatile keyword? Can anyone tell me? At least Googling तो करो. Volatile का काम क्या है? What is the use of volatile keyword in C? Remember, if a variable is declared as volatile, it can be accessed and modified outside the program by other programs. Remember it. If a variable is declared as volatile, means if I had volatile intx, then x can be modified outside the program by other programs. Simultaneously more than one program can run. If you want a variable should be accessed by other programs, best example is when your program is running in the background, operating system subroutines are also running. Suppose you want to define a variable which should store the current date and time. So current date and time will frequently change. That is a subroutine is there which will manage this current date and time. You want your variable should be accessed by that subroutine, operating system subroutine, and should modify your variable. Okay. Then you have to declare the variable as volatile, intx. Okay. There is another, is there honesty. These two are known as qualifiers in C. Qualifiers. Which one? Volatile and constant. Volatile, the value can be changed, but constant, the value cannot be changed. In the interview, they ask, can I use both at a time? Volatile, CNST, INT, X is equal to 10. What does this mean? Can anyone tell me? If I had volatile, INT, constant INT X is equal to 10, the X can be accessed outside the program, but the value cannot be changed. X can be accessed outside the program by other programs, but the value cannot be changed. Okay. So like this, so many fundamental questions are there. We'll discuss in beginning classes. Then after I make your fundamental concept clear, I'll go for the coding. Next class, we'll discuss some fundamental about the variables and your data type and operators. Okay. Then you'll learn about the bit manipulation operator, then bit manipulation programs. We'll learn how to optimize the code using bit manipulator. Okay, bitwise operators. How to optimize the code. There are some code optimization techniques out there. We'll learn those. Code optimization techniques. Okay. So for today, I think
Sir?
This much. Yes.
Sir, X can be accessed by other programs, but its value does not change. So
Cannot be changed. If I use volatile constant INTX, that means X can be accessed by other programs, but that program cannot change the value. Only access. Only can read the values, but cannot change the values. Like Java, in C, we can have multi-threading also. You Google, search in the Google, you'll find, if you search multi-threading in C, it is available. We can write multi-thread programming in C also. More than one thread can run at a time also. More than one program can run at a time. In that case, we can use this thing also. One program can access X, but value cannot be changed. If I had volatile, constant, INT, or theoristic volatile, I can use it interchangeably. Either volatile, constant, or constant volatile, I can write. The value can be accessed outside the program, but it cannot be changed. Okay? So for today, this much. Thank you for attending classes. Have a good night.
Good night, sir.
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 Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good night. Good night.
Sir, want is
Thank you, sir.